I believe that more people need to get a bit more comfortable around money and finances if we are to lift this whole society. Hey y'all, this is Nev with One Deal Away, and I am beyond excited that you are here. So first off, before we get started, I just want to thank you for watching this stuff. I hope you're finding a lot of value in what I am teaching here, and I hope that you're taking stuff to the heart. Do take notes, do watch these things, and if you really like these things, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, and make sure you share with the friends, family members, business partners, associates, and anybody you believe will be able to benefit from some of this education. My goal really is in life to try to empower as many people as possible to take care of their finances, to really transform how we all think about money and wealth. And, you know, I know for some of you, maybe money is not the top priority of stuff, and I get it. And, you know, for me, I'm not necessarily looking for the, the greedy SOBs who are just, want to get rich. For me, it's really about creating that sustainability of life, because whether we like it or not, we need money for just about everything in life, from ability to afford school to ability to, eat food, to send our kids to school, to go and travel and explore this beautiful world, to meet new people, to, have a pair of shoes that actually fit and are comfortable. To be able to just do all kinds of different things, take care of elderly parents, take somebody we really care about to a really fun date, enjoy a beautiful meal, or experience life in a whole new way. So that's why I am so driven about doing this stuff. And I believe that more people need to get a bit more comfortable around money and finances if we are to lift this whole society, because there's a huge disparity between the people who have a lot of money and people who have almost no money at all, and the people that are sort of like kind of have money. There's really not many people. So my hope is that we can we'll never be able to equalize it completely. There's always going to be people that are just broke. And when I say broke, I don't always mean like monetarily, because it doesn't matter where you are monetarily right now. If you're not broke here, and if you're thinking and learning and willing to do stuff, your ability to go from broke to like incredibly wealthy is super, super easy and very, very possible. So I don't think we're ever going to be able to equalize it completely. The biggest difference between people at the top and people at the bottom and everybody else in between boils down to a handful of things. One is maybe you're born into it, which if you are, good for you. Hey, congratulations, you won the lottery ticket, I guess. But sometimes, people that are born into it don't really, without proper education, don't really know what to do with it. Sometimes they struggle. Sometimes there's a large amount of unhappiness, dissatisfaction, drug abuse, body abuse, life abuse, the whole 9 yards. So hopefully, if you are the person that was born into it, that somebody is spending some time and love and care for you and helping you become an awesome human being that loves themselves and loves life. For me, it's really like money is important, but at the end of the day, I just want to be happy. And at the end of the day, I just have to be comfortable being me when it's just me around, right? Like, does it make sense? When, during the daytime, when things are happening, there's people around, you're going to work, you're going to school, watching TV, listening to music, all these different things, all this noise that is happening, we are kind of going through life. It's when it's dark, when you turn off all of the devices, when everything goes to sleep, even your cat falls asleep, your partner goes to sleep, there's nobody to talk to, no TV to watch, everything turns dark, and you're lying in bed by yourself. Are you okay? Are you happy? Are you enjoying who you are? Do you feel comfortable to look in the mirror and see yourself and like the person you see in the mirror. That is what life is about. And for me, I like to teach stuff about money because, again, money is important, but it's really this whole thing of, do you like the person that you are? For me, way back when, there was a time in life where I couldn't stand the guy staring at me in the mirror. I couldn't stand being alone, being in silence, laying down at beds, endless nights of no sleep and only stress and sweat and all of this stuff. And that's why I got into this stuff of learning how this works, because I needed to fix my own life. And I'm getting into it because I need to feel fulfilled and I get fulfillment by helping other people, because I love teaching. I love what I do here. And so that's why I'm doing this stuff. So there goes the wealthy. Then we're going to talk about the sort of the poor, the people that maybe don't have enough. If you're willing to learn, if you're willing to apply, if you're willing to hustle, if you're willing to really engage into stuff and try new things and think differently and read books and watch videos just like this one, some of the other channels that are promoting, business and entrepreneurship and personal growth and all of these different things, you are able to get yourself very fast from nowhere up to the top. The stories are countless of people who have done it. And so if they can do it, you can do it as well. I wasn't born rich. I was born in a third world country without anything. I lived through wars. I lived through severe debt. I lived through losing a lot of different things in life, even when I was much younger and all the way through my growing years. And so I understand the struggle, but if you are willing to stay hungry, if you're willing to work, it is absolutely possible. And, I am a living proof to myself every single day of what's possible, but there are so many other people out there that are doing the same thing. So really, there's no difference between us. We all bleed the same way. We all, hurt the same way. The difference comes in that those that made it to the top, unless they were born there and sort of able to sustain it, they just worked harder and they spent more time thinking strategically about how to get there. So that's it. That's really simple. Is you have to be willing to work harder. You have to be willing to get up before everybody else and maybe go to bed a little bit after everybody else. You have to be willing to forego a party so that you can study something. You have to be willing to get rid of Netflix so that you can subscribe to some sort of other flicks that is giving you ability to learn stuff. That's really what's going to make a huge difference in your ability to get yourself to financial independence or freedom, if that is something that you're looking for. Look, financial independence is not for everybody. And for me, ability to retire early is really cool because it gives me ability to do whatever I want, including staying at the job. Just because you start making more money through your investments does not mean that you have to stop working, does not mean that you have to go and travel, does not mean you have to sit on a beach or start a business if you don't want to do that. But it can. It gives you an option. It gives you an out. And for me, life is all about options. I always want to look for a strategy that gives me more options, right? So I want option to give me more options. I never want to get myself to the point where I'm cornered and the only way out is like this way. I want to have multiple exits from wherever I am. And that is why financial independence is incredibly important, because it gives you an option to go in any which direction you want. It gives you that freedom to choose how you spend your time. And you would be amazed how much all of a sudden, the same job, same people, same everything, but all of a sudden you don't have to go to work. You're like, it's cool. I don't mind it. I like it. I don't care that it's Monday. I don't care that it's Friday. I'm equally as happy. And that is what I want for you. I want you to be happy. Don't you want to be happy? I want to be happy, day in and day out. Monday, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, doesn't matter. It's a day. I'm alive. I feel good. I'm doing what I love. And I am free to do what I love. And that is what I want for you. So hopefully this, a bit of an inspirational thing, was helpful to you. Until next time, stay forever money blessed. And do remember, you are only one deal away. I want you to be happy. Don't you want to be happy? I want to be happy.